What is up, everybody? What's up, everybody? This is your girl, LaRhonda Marie, and I am here for Swag Her Magazine's a segment of What's Going On. So I'm excited because I have not met this person, but I've been looking through her products and everything. And so I'm definitely excited about the interview today. Now, during this broadcast, you can support the page by sending stars, a digital gift that helps us earn money. We will use our stars to hire journalists and content creators while creating an ecosystem that brings about success for all involved. If you find value in the content, send your stars today and tell a friend about the page. So I want everybody to try to get on. And as you get on, if you could just please share uh, that, because I definitely want you to hear about Miss Connie, as I have named her in my head. And so I'll let her get on and introduce you to her. She's going to introduce herself definitely, as well as I see she got some things in the background that I am ready to take a look at, and I hope you are too. So if you can just get online and definitely just share. This is the segment of What's Going On. And if you're ready, Miss Connie, just give me thumbs up. And I will bring you aboard. Okay, she ready. All righty. Hello.
Hi,
How are you doing?
I'm
It's
so good. How about you on this MLK Day?
yes, I was about to say on this Martin Luther the King Day. I got my shirt
Yes,
on and
yes,
definitely
yes,
paying homage to a man that I appreciate. I love so much. Still to this
yes.
day. I don't know. Have you where are you from?
I'm right now in Rochester, New York. I've been here since I was a teenager, but I'm originally from Philly.
Okay,
I'm a
the reason
Philly
I asked is
girl.
I was gonna say, have you had a chance to go to Atlanta and take a look at
Oh,
the I think it's called the Dream. I'm just thinking off the top of my head. I just went last Christmas or the Christmas
oh,
before last.
nice.
If you've ever done that, it's awesome. It pays tribute to both Martin Luther King and Coretta Scott King, and so it does
Wonderful.
tell the story. Um,
Yes.
so if you're in that Atlanta area, all you got to do is ask, "Where's the MLK thing?" and they'll be able to tell you.
All right. So my next visit, I will definitely do that. You said
Definitely, you
visit
have to. You
Atlanta.
have to. The church. You can go
Oh,
to
wow.
Ebenezer Church, take pictures. It's an awesome and definitely it gives you a lot of pride. Definitely,
Oh,
you can't
wow.
leave there without pride. So definitely, happy Martin Luther King to everyone. Again, this is your
Yes.
girl LaRhonda Marie. This is our segment of What's Going On, and I have Miss Connie. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself. Go ahead and tell the people who you are.
Okay, well, thank you so much for having me, Miss LaRhonda Marie. My
Absolutely.
name is Connie Marple. I am the CEO and founder of Women of Color New York here in Rochester, New York, where we have women of color doing business all under one umbrella.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
And so how long, because I didn't see how long, when did you establish Women of Color New York?
We launched Women of Color New York in August 7th, 2021. So we are going into our third year.
Oh, awesome. What inspired it?
You know what? I wanted to put myself in a place in the space with like-minded women, women who were doing business, women who could be supportive of each other. While we're growing our businesses, support each other's businesses. But I wanted to put myself in a place, in a safe place, a place where I knew we would be able to hopefully make a difference. And I think we're making that happen as far as growing our businesses. So yeah, that's what inspired me. Just wanted to be around like-minded women, business women.
If you don't mind, I'm a numbers girl. So you started with your vision. What's your membership like right now?
Right now, we've got 7 women of color doing business together. We're
That's
looking
awesome.
to add on an eighth. It's a woman who's actually, she's got a line of hair. So she's going to be coming aboard sometime in March.
That's
So yeah, so
awesome.
right now we're 7 women of color doing business together. We've
I
got
love that.
fashion, beauty, wellness, self-care. We've got a makeup artist. We also have an esthetician and a mental health therapist.
I love it because as a female, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's nothing that you did not name that I don't use or have a need for. It's a service that
Yeah.
I'm paying for right now. And so that's
Mm.
awesome that you all have come together. What's that like? Because I know sometimes, coming together as women, especially like-minded, we kind of like to be in control. We kind of the boss type woman. How was it just
Yes.
coming together at first? Once
You
the
know what?
honeymoon, once the honeymoon
I
was
love
over.
being around boss babes, so I'm glad that people are are in control because it's an individual business for themselves. So we're
Right.
meshing our businesses together. So we want boss babes, of course, to be part of Women of Color New York. We did have, funny that you asked, at our launch in 2021, a couple of people asked me, how are you going to make this work? You got black women, is what they said, coming together. Sometimes we just don't vibe, we just don't get along. But I'm like, you know what, we're actually tribal. We used to nurse each other's babies. Like, why couldn't we come together and grow our businesses and
I love
not
it.
support each other's businesses? We've always been that way. So we
That's
made
right.
a point, and we still every day make it a point to support each other while we're doing business. We share, we tag, we post for each other. So there's nothing that we won't do um, for each other. We come together once a month to have meetings to find out about grants and new, I don't know, something's happening on TikTok, a new app, or a new opportunity. Some of the ladies vend, so we share everything, including the rent, the utilities, our lighting, heating, security, internet. We share all of that. So if one person doesn't make a sale that day, that doesn't break a business. So we're here supporting each other.
I love that. And also I love the accountability.
Yes.
It's so easy to um, when you're by yourself, only you are the one that know if you're getting up and working as hard as you need to be working every day. So
Yes.
that accountability and that support goes hand in hand. So how do you think that accountability helps uh, the seven and actually upcoming eighth woman
Mhm.
that's in your organization right now?
I think
Hello. Okay, for just a moment. I'm not sure what's going on. The sound. Guys, if you can hear me, please let me know. Those that are online, let me know if you can hear me and let me know if you can hear Miss Connie. I apologize. Uh, hello. Hear only you. Okay. Miss Connie, let me I don't think that okay. She's I apologize. We can't hear you. Are you muted? Let me see. Guys, bear with me for just a moment. Let us try to get it. I'm gonna you want to log out and come back in? I'm gonna let me type that. Can can you hear me? Okay, guys, I apologize. I'm gonna see. Please don't. Okay, Miss Connie, if you can log out, and you can hear me. Okay, can you log out because we can't hear you? Can you log out and come back in? Okay. Okay, guys, thank you so much for your patience. It's cold here, so I don't know if it's me or her. Um, but we're going to try to get her back on. So anyway, guys, if you are a boss woman, a coach, author, if you're in need to increase your visibility, definitely check out Swagger Magazine Facebook and us on Instagram. It's a definitely a great way to increase your visibility. Um, we have several different packages that you can choose from. Hey, Aisha, thank you so much for joining. If you can share, I'd appreciate it. Okay, here's Miss Connie. Let's see. Let
Hear
me
me?
add her.
Okay.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Can you
Yes,
hear me?
ma'am, I can. Okay, I'm so sorry. I don't know what
That's
happened.
okay. I was like, we are live. Things happen. They happen all the time when I go live. Someone, usually a customer is coming in when I'm going live. So it's all good. I get it.
Now I done forgot my question. Where did I leave off? What were you talking about? You was running your
We were
mouth.
talking about accountability. Yes.
That's right.
So I
Okay.
was like, it's actually a strength. So it's something that we take seriously. I don't even know if that we realize we're actually even doing it, but you know what? We do it all the time. We are there rooting for each other. And if
Right.
somebody's having a bad day, a bad, couple days, a bad month, something slow, we're there to cheer them on and to offer ideas and to give more support. So it's really important to have somebody to be accountable to, because when we're like, you got to get up and let's get going, we mean get up and let's get going. We're not going to
Right.
let you bow out
Right.
and quit. We're here for
Right.
you. So I think it's really important to have that kind of support.
I love that. I love that because, like I said, when it's so easy to start and stop, start and stop, start and
Yes.
stop when you're over there
Yes.
by yourself, and when you have
Mhm.
so many other people around you, man, it just helps. So great idea. That's awesome, and
Well, thank
such
you.
such a sisterhood type thing.
Oh yes.
We
Yes,
have
ma'am.
extra sisters, little or bigger, and that's just awesome. Um,
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Now, what kind of activities do you guys do outside of the meetings? Do you guys go out and do anything together as far as in the community? Those types of things.
We do. When we first launched, we actually took one of those bike trips where you have to pedal together. So we did a team building um exercise with that when we first started. But last year we actually raised money for Big Brothers Big Sisters. So we had a fundraising event. So that was our first one, and we raised a few $1,000s for Big Brothers Big Sisters. So that was a coming together of the minds for sure, because we needed to sell tickets. We needed to have a silent auction. So that was fun, a lot of work, and we made it happen. But we've been involved in toy drives. We also have collected socks for veterans. We also had a book drive when we first started, and we had a second one. So we were collecting books for the city schools. So yeah, we're out in the community making things happen too.
Wow, that's awesome! All of that. It just sounds so just rewarding.
Thank you.
Um, okay, so Charlie Style, New York.
Yes.
Now, so when I go into the
Mhm.
website, what I'm seeing is each individual woman's business, just in a
Yes.
collective area. Okay, so
Yes.
Charlie Style New York, whose business? Can you talk to me about everyone's business?
Absolutely. So Charlie
Okay,
Style New York is actually my business within the business. So I
okay,
have a degree in fashion design. So I just acquired that. I'm actually a retired dental hygienist. I was in dentistry for 25 years. Went back to school, got my degree in fashion, and launched Women of Color New York. So I'm part of the fashion piece there. So that's my business. Then we have Beauty by Olivia Travis. So Olivia is our makeup artist. We have Goddess Glow Botanical. So Goddess Glow is a skin and body product. So
right,
she's been in business for about 7 years.
okay,
Then we have like my candle company. So Lauren is the CEO and founder of like my candle company, where she's got soy candles and they burn clean. We have Craves Bakery and Oak Lovers, and I put them together because that's the same owner. So that's Hallie Crawford. She's a co-owner of of Oak Lovers with her husband, and then she owns Craig's Bakery, where she actually makes women of color New York cookies. So they're all different shades. Some of them have afros, some of them have um, pigtails,
Oh
some
my
of them have,
God.
but they're really really cool cookies. So she makes them special for women of color New York because we have a coffee nook there. So we put her cookies there. We also have Evolve Me Wellness, that is our mental health therapist. So yeah, we've got some really cool women doing business together, but those are the businesses. And then we are going to hopefully launch Hair by Her is the name of the business that's up and coming at Women of Color New York. So we're looking to launch her, that's Keisha, and hopefully in March. So we're still in discussions, but we think we're gonna make it happen. We also have the New York venue, which is pretty new to Women of Color New York. So it's a space that we have that's about 400 square feet, where we rent the space out for Christmas parties, and we've done baby showers. They've had meetings. We haven't even launched it on our page yet
Wow.
with photos, but word of mouth. We are now on our eighth event, which is happening on this Friday. It's a couples party where the five couples are going to be doing vision boards. So we're actually
Wow.
renting out space, and it's called the New York venue. So we're doing that too, along with what we're doing over in our boutique and our other areas.
That's
Mhm.
awesome. Y'all are busy then.
We are
You
very
you
busy.
you went through. I wanted to say that the pricing of everything seems
Mhm.
so reasonable. So
Yes.
guys, definitely get on over to the website. I do have that information at the bottom of the screen. But everything was. I seen a candle. What was it called? Light my candle. They
Yes.
were guys. They were like $6 through $30. $30 was
Mhm.
the highest amount. So very reasonable pricing on everything. What do you have some pieces in the back that you want to
I
show?
actually, well, we're actually two because we just can't do enough, right? So we're launching in a few days what we're calling the coat room. So inside of that space, it's going to be coats for all occasions and for all weather conditions. It's cold here in Rochester, so we're usually
Right.
wearing coats at least 7, 8 months out of the year. So we're
Woo.
launching that. So that's actually one of my coats, and I put it on one of our mannequins. But yeah, so we're launching the coat room. We're going to be finishing up that, I want to say, sometime this week. So we'll be actually going live and showing pictures of that. So that's part of the fashion piece. So I'm moving what we have that's actually located in the boutique, and I'm moving it into a room, and we're going to call the room the coat room. So we'll be launching the coat room sometime, I want to say, in the next couple of days, but we're really excited about that. So that's just to remind me to talk about the coat room along with the New York venue and some of the other things that we're launching at Women of Color New York.
That's awesome. What um again, you guys have quite a few different products. Let me go back in here because I saw some wood. What is that?
Yeah, so
It's
that's
in my
Oak
notes.
Lovers. Yeah. She
The
has
oak lover. The oak lovers. Yes.
yes.
Their
Yeah,
paper
so they make charcuterie boards, they make cutting boards, they make um I don't know. She's making it. She makes pop sockets for phones. They're just absolutely beautiful. So yeah, that's part of the home decor.
Okay, now the Goddess Glow Botanicals
Hmm.
um has several products as well.
Hmm.
And it's just for is that for just your face or is that for your body or just your face?
And she's got skin products for your face, and then she also has body products. So she has body butters and oils, and then she has products for your face that will take care of black spots and blemishes, also an acne set, and also a sensitive and dry set. And she's been making those products for 7 years.
Wow. So,
Mhm.
a lot of experience in the
Oh yeah.
room. Uh,
Oh yeah.
so what do you guys have going on right now that you, besides the coat that's like, is there anything else that you wanted to discuss that you guys are launching?
What are we launching? We got so much stuff going on. We just brought in a new brand of t-shirts. Um, We are bringing in new shea butter. We changed our hours. So that's something. So we actually changed our hours from Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 5, to Wednesday through Saturday, 10 to 5, and Sundays. Now we're open on Sunday from 10 to 2. And the reason that we did that is because in the venue on Saturdays and Sundays, we have an eatery. So, Northern Nola, which is new to Women of Color New York, she's actually from Louisiana, from New
Mm-hmm.
Orleans, and so she brought her brand. So we're collaborating
Oh,
with her. So we have her food on Saturdays from 12 to 5, and then
oh,
she serves a brunch on Sundays from 10 to 2. So we've got new hours, and we've got a new eatery that's at Women of Color New York on the weekends.
that's awesome. That's the 539 South Avenue, Rochester, New York address.
Yes, ma'am. That's right.
Okay, so guys, that's the address that you can hit up on Saturday and Sunday. Ain't nothing
Mhm.
like having some good brunch after Sunday morning worship, I say.
Yes, ma'am. That's
Uh,
right. That's right.
get on in there. When you said she from Louisiana, I was like, I'm sold. Um, so yes, that's awesome. That is
Yeah.
awesome. So you have like several businesses within
Yes,
the
we just
business.
keep creating. We're just like, what are we missing? What should we do? And a lot of times we'll reach out to some of our, customers, our community. We've got about 1,800 people on our email list. So people will chime
Yeah,
in. They like to eat. Oh, you like to eat, so let's get you some food. So
right,
so we
right.
they do chime in, and then of course we're around our own table and we're like, okay, so what are you hearing? What do you think we should add? I mean, what's a good thing? And sometimes we'll test some things that may not work, and then some things just take off like a rocket. So it's trial and error is what we're finding, but we're having fun doing it.
That event center, was that one of those things that just came out from from
Yeah,
something
we.
else?
Hmm.
And now
You
you
know
said,
what?
oh yeah,
I've always wanted an event space.
okay,
So we actually here at our house, I'm actually in my studio at my house. We have a pole barn here, so we were holding some events there. So I thought, you know what? Let's build that up a little bit and maybe do events there. But we kind of went back and forth because it's at our house. So when this space became available, we just went right into, here we go. Let's create something. So that's kind of been brewing in the back of my mind. So we went out and got tables and chairs, and we have a big TV on the wall, and we built in a fireplace and made it really homey, put a little china cabinet in there so
oh
people
wow,
who are not bringing their own dishes can actually use our dishes. We've got a beautiful kitchen, a mini kitchen in there, its own bathroom. So it's really the launch is beautiful, even though we really didn't launch it. So at some point we're gonna have to put it online and launch it. But yeah,
absolutely.
it's been really successful, and we, like I said, we haven't even launched it, but we will. We got to tell people because they're telling each other. So I'm like, I
Right.
don't know, maybe we don't need to tell any
I
more
wanted
people.
I wanted to go back to make sure I heard you correctly. Did you say that you had a pole?
A pole barn.
What is that?
Okay, so that's a barn that almost like they call it a pole barn because all of the ends have are the poles, and then they build the walls onto that. So it's just a big space
Okay.
that we built up with a kitchen in it, and it's just part of our home here. So in
Okay.
the pole barn is where we have our Christmas parties and
Okay.
Thanksgiving with our families and things like that. So we were thinking about turning that space into an event space because we were having our own home events,
Got you.
but we were still going back and forth because it is our home. We don't want to maybe have so many strangers here. So when the event space at 539 became available, we just jumped in, and we're like, it was
Right.
already brewing. We just opened
Mhm.
it there.
Wow. That's awesome.
Mhm. Thank
It's
you.
just it's awesome how well you kind of just know that must be God when things just open
Yes.
up so easily.
Yes,
At
ma'am.
least that's how I feel.
Yes. Absolutely.
When it moves like that, that's a God
Mhm.
thing. And
Yes.
so that's that's another thing I wanted to ask about as far as the females that you have around you. As far as
Mhm.
is faith one of the things that you guys also agree on or are like minded on?
Absolutely. So you'll get, I'll maybe send something out, somebody will send something out, and some of the girls will do the raising hand emoji, like praise God. But no, we don't have, we share everything. And if you're uncomfortable, and no one's ever seemingly been uncomfortable, but I'm on my knees every morning praying for Women of Color New York and, other things too. Pray for us as a collective and individually. I don't hide God, and they know that. So it's the same. They'll say things like, God is working, God is moving. Look at God. So we definitely, He's in the room. We pray in that room. So our we call her our mayor. One of my good friends who is part of Women of Color New York. She doesn't have a business there, but she's always there. So we deemed her the mayor of Women of Color New York, and she's actually a deaconess at our church. So no, God's in the room.
That's
We're like, you
awesome.
are always here. And she's always supporting and shouting Women of Color New York out. So yeah, we deemed her the mayor. And when we see the mayor of Rochester, he'll say to her, "Hey mayor," and she'll say to him, "Hey mayor."
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Yes.
Well, I am out of my questions. Let me make sure if there's nothing anybody has put in here that I have overlooked about the business women. Well, congrats to both of you business women on your success. Come on
Thank
now,
you.
Mayor. Okay, they laughing at us. I tell you, did you have any MLK plans today? Anything going on around you for MLK, or is it too cold? Because it's cold here in Oklahoma City, so everything
It
is.
is really cold here, but there were some things that were happening. But I was with my sorors earlier. I'm actually part of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. So we were
Okay.
together today putting blessed bundles together. So the kids are going to be going on February break soon. So we were together doing that, and then there were some of our sorors that were off doing some events and being part of events. So I wasn't part of those events, but some of our sorors were. So yeah, I didn't get a chance to go out. I'm not going anywhere tonight, of course, because it's so cold. And then the Buffalo Bills are actually playing. I'm not
There you
really a
go.
Bills fan, yeah, but I'm gonna finish watching that game. But I am an Eagles fan, so our Eagles are coming on at 8 o'clock, and I look, go Eagles, let's go.
Well, I'm a Dallas
That's what it
Cowboy
is.
fan, so you can understand how I feel right about
Ooh.
now.
I got a very good friend, and he is not trying to talk to me. He is
Oh
not.
my God, no, we're not. I'm sure if you're an Eagle fan, definitely not. But I do love
Like,
Jalen
he's
Hurts.
like, do not even think about it. I was like, I wasn't calling for that. I wasn't calling for that. But we were talking about church business. He's actually a deacon at the church, but he brought it up, so I just joined in. But
Cowboy
he was
fans,
not happy last night.
we don't know if we don't know nothing else. We know how to talk noise now, and our team just they do what they do. But
Oh,
my post after that was my toxic trait is I always believe in them boys. They do me bad every time, but it's
uh,
okay.
yes. I was like, cause he just go back and forth every time he see me. I'm just like, you were gonna get it. And then we were losing all those games, and then y'all lost last night, and I thought I'm not gonna bring it up because the Eagles didn't play yet. So he started it. I was like, I'm not even bringing it to you. You're just so defensive.
Because now, yes, we're on defensive because we've been talking noise, and they did what they do.
Ooh,
And
baby.
I'm trying to be
Like
nice.
never lose. They never lose at home, and I'm like, tonight. What is going? It's been crazy, but our Eagles have been sloppy the last 5 games. I'm done. I'm just gonna watch it tonight, hope for the best, and keep it moving. Done with
Right.
football season, but I can't wait to see Usher during the Super Bowl. So I'm excited about
I
that.
am excited about that. I'm gonna see if he's worth my ticket money because as of right now, no. We'll check him out. Yeah, I'll check him out for free. See what he talking
Right,
about.
right, right.
Well,
Seriously,
I'm still saying Happy New Year and thank you so much for giving me a few minutes of your time today. And you enjoy
yes.
the rest of your day.
You too, and thank you so much for the opportunity. And we did deem 2024 the year of abundance. So, abundance to everybody, blessings, and thank you so much for having us.
All right, I received that in the name of Jesus. All right, you have a blessed week. Bye bye.
You too. Nice to talk to you. Bye.
You too. Bye.